So if you have readers or little ones in your house that are ready to read, this video is for you. We have a couple different series that help with learning to read. One is our phonics readers, and these focus on one sound. There are sort of instructions and hints in the back for parents. So if you're not a teacher like me, you feel like you can kind of know what you're doing here. So this focuses on one sound at a time. So Racoon on the Moon, obviously it's a cute rhyming story. Like my kids love these now as read alouds, which is a bonus because then I'll use them later when they're ready to read. So we have individual readers. For example, this is $6.99, and then we have combined volumes. Cow Takes a Bow, and then Ted and Friends. And there's also one now that's new that's Racoon on the Moon and Other Tales. So these are $14.99. They're hardbound and they contain like 5 or 6 stories, some even more. I think Ted and Friends has more, and that one's $19.99. We also have what we call dual readers. So this is the complete book of Farmyard Tales, and it tells a story of a family that lives on a farm. Basically, it has simple, more simple text at the top, longer text at the bottom. So the child who's just learning to read reads the top. You as the parent, or if you have an older child, reads the bottom. Also, if you have a small child, you can just read the top. And it's pretty much a coherent story, so you can just kind of go through it without losing their interest. So dual readers, we have Farmyard Tales, Princess Stories, Fairy Tales, The New Baby, a couple about going to the dentist, the doctor, going to school. We also have this complete reading library set. It's 50 books, my first reading library. It starts with, so here's the first book, very simple, text and reading. So this is shared reading where you read these lines and then your child reads the simple text. So then they increase in complexity, and then by the end it has books that your child should be reading on their own. And then in terms of chapter books, we have a ton, obviously, different reading levels. One's about animals, mysteries, adventures. This one's a girl superhero. It's pretty neat. Wheel Nuts is great for reluctant readers who like sort of like a comic book look. They may get more into that. I actually read that book to my 4-year-old, and he liked listening to the story. Things for older kids, even like sort of mystery, sort of last people left on Earth things for older kids and middle school or high school. This is one of our new releases, the Gateway series. It has a girl and a boy as the main character, and their parents open sort of like a spooky bed and breakfast. So that's one of our newer ones. And this one, Hey Jack. We also have Hey Billy, are sort of our first beginners. So you can see what that looks like. Lily the Elf is brand new, similar to the Hey Jacks. Ella's Diaries is probably like a step up. So if you have any questions or want to see the inside of any of the books to see, what they look like or learn more about the reading levels, just let me know.